Hi guys. Today we're doing a Tamayura deck profile. We got William here with me, so
Hi.
he's gonna do a deck profile for his Tamayura deck, which I lost many times already. So I'm just gonna let him do the talking for the deck that he's gonna show you guys. So yeah, on to you.
I yeah. This one is recording or
Yeah, recording.
so yeah, hi guys. This Tamayura deck is a deck that when it released I asked the Mr. Dylan here to help me get straight away
Mr.
without any hesitation. Yeah, because it's a fox girl and it looks like a mid-core here, which caught my attention. Yeah, let me just sort out my deck first. So as for starters, you have the grade three piece. Total is 4 piece for the Tamayura, so you can persona, right? This is a normal one. As for orders, this is the 3 orders in my deck, which I think is quite common also.
Is there a
This
reason
one,
why it's like one each? I mean, like not the cup, but the other two like one each.
yeah, Cup is only 1 piece since you can only play
Yep.
one in a deck, once in a game. So 1 piece is. So for these two cards, these 2 orders is let's start with the grade 2 order first. Grade 2 orders should be common for Tamayura as is a defensive or blitz order that you can use to minus your opponent front row during their attack step, max lesser damage or makes you easier to guard their attacks, which is quite good. And reason why I put one because this deck actually you won't need to scarce like not enough hand to guard. Your hand generate quite fast than you expected. Um, okay, so for another one, the grade 3, which I only put 1 piece because it's kind of situational also. This is like if all your attackers like both your grade 2 or the other cards are all in your soul or your drop, you can actually just soul blast to Spiral Core one Narami or one Demi. It's either for these 4 sets of cards here.
Mm-hmm.
So as for the PRs, yes, I feel like for this deck build, 4 piece is a must. Because it's actually damn good. It's very good to generate your soul, and you can actually without wasting any of your hand because if your soul contains of Rami or Rimi, either one of the pairs, then you will get to draw one. So it's actually quite good. Then it helps to filter out your decks. Let's say if your deck still got any others of the Rami or Rimi, it helps to reduce your deck compression. Which is I think very good cards. Okay, and before this Rami and Rimi set is very common too. 4 piece of each in the deck because it's the main component of the deck to spare core if you want to multiple attacks. And reason of why I put 4 of each of the new cards is it's actually quite good. Let's start from this Rimi first. This card. So actually, this card after it boosted when it puts Rarami together, it's either like this or this. It will help you after you put into soul, you can soul blast one and counter charge if you not didn't counter charge during the turn, which helps you to regenerate your cost for your grade 3 because your grade 3 actually counter blast quite heavy, which I feel okay lah. Every turn is one counter blast still in case like opponents don't want you to like damage control you so you wouldn't have any counter plus. This card is very helpful. And for this Rarami, same it's the opposite of this card. If after the battle this card boosted, you will put these 2 cards to your soul. You can choose one of your unit plus 5k 5,000 which normally you just plus to your Vanguard. Your Vanguard got the skills and start of your main phase or your right phase, or your front row will gain plus 5,000 permanently. It's quite good. So if you add another 5,000 to your Vanguard is 23k. It's a good attack curve for that attack without boosting. As for the old great tools, I will personally like Rarami more, as it can help you to generate your hand cards. For you to like can do more stuff or to help you to draw into these orders, which is quite good. And depends on your opponent's deck, you found that this Rarami is quite a good choice also, because like it helps you to reduce their attackers, especially when you are fighting decks like Nirvana, which they have a power of Verina. Yeah, once you use this ability, they will like instant lose 2 cards or 3 cards. So it's actually quite good when it's fighting this kind of deck. As for the PG, this one is the normal set. And this is my decks lineup. I prefer rainbow triggers, which they cause 4 heals, 4 crits, and you have draws, and you have fronts, and you have over triggers. Look, for these decks, over triggers, it more like depends on what you like. Because this deck is a multiple attack deck, so you normally call out Sprayer Call 2 new units on your field after your Vanguard attacks. So this card can, if you manage to trigger this card, you pump the 100 mil to both of your rear guards. It force your opponent to at least now guards either one or now guard both if they don't want to take any damage. This is my preference. Of course, the original Dragon Empire over trigger is good too, because it can help your Vanguard to restand, and you can use your Vanguard skills once more because it doesn't mention once per turn. So yeah, both is good. Depends on your preference in the end. And for front triggers, yes, as I mentioned just now, since your Vanguard will spare call 2 new units, front trigger is actually quite powerful in this deck because it actually helps to pump your front row powers. Draw triggers as normal. You can try to put 3 draws or 7 crits, it's fine. Depends on yourself. For crits, I'm using the normal one because I do not have the skill one, so yeah. But if you have the skill criticals, then I will recommend you go for that one.
Like, is it worth to play the skill crit? Like is it
Yeah.
Does it benefit the deck?
Yeah. Okay. Why I would say if you got the abilities criticals, because your Tamayura needs so, and your Rami and Rimi need so.
Okay.
When it comes to field, the cost is so plus 2 to call to do their skills basically. So let's say if you got more souls, then means you can do more things. That's why this PR is very, very, very good.
Okay.
Since it's help you to generate more souls, more cards in your soul. It actually helps you to like much more easier to do your stuff lah. So for heals, I guess 4 normal heals is my preference also. Depends on the meta, the current meta. I think current one should be the restand meta now. So 1 or 2 piece if you swap to the ability triggers will be good also. But normal heal is okay lah. Basically it's okay. So yeah, this is my Tamayura.
So I think what a lot of people would like to see is like what's the best first starting hand that you like you want to see? Like you want to test like try one mulligan then?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think I can just swap first.
Yeah. So while William is doing that, would like to say that this deck build we're doing on Discord itself is because, as you all know from all the other videos, like I'm in Singapore, William's in Malaysia, so this is one way that we're able to do our deck profile videos, because he has even Eugene, right? Yeah, he has all of the Dragon Empire stuff. I have all the Stoichia stuff and a few of the Cater stuff. So that's how we probably will be doing more deck profile videos like this. Through Discord, unless we find somewhere better to stream. Unless I decide to pay for Nitro. So
but I do think that Nitro will only affect yourself.
I mean, yeah. So when I play for Nitro, I can stream it in high quality. I can stream your. Right? Is it work that way? I'm not sure.
Not sure also.
Yeah.
But I think we'll see.
Yeah. It's about $10 a month to sing.
So normally we just simply just cut the decks into pieces, then then you draw 5. Okay, so for the first hand before the mulligan, you have the PR in your hand is damn good. It's very good. Then you keep one of the Rarami Rimi combo. Then you just change the others. Then draw back. Okay, this is not good. But yeah, it still works.
I would assume like you won the PR at least.
Yeah, I will at least need at least one of these and one of the PRs in my hand. Yeah, these two will be the best starters regardless the other 3. These two will be the best. So let's say if I'm going first, so I will just draw one. This case I think I will just drop this. Then I will write grade 1 and the grade 1 skill. Look at top 7. Top 7. Then review. So you are actually able to get Kojutsu, but I think it's Kojutsu, right? Oh no, it's just Kojutsu card or Rarami Rimi. Kojutsu is the grade 2 or the grade 3 order you see just now. So for this case, right, normally I will just go like, let's say if I got Rimi in my hand or drop, I will just pick the other one. Like in this case, I will just pick the Rarami. Then it goes to your hand. Then the remaining will go to your deck and shuffle. So after everything is done, depends on yourself. Normally I would like to rush. So I will just use the orders. Like top 7. So yeah, as you can see, you have Rami in your top deck, and you actually can pick another one. You pick these 2, put to your soul. Then shuffle, then put to your soul. This is your soul. Okay, after that, since your soul is already contains of Rami and Rimi, you are able to draw one. In this case, you can see like it's easily help you to generate your soul already. Then since it's a turn 1, then you can just skip your turn. Then normally opponent attack, then you will like choose not to guard lah. Then you take 1 damage, then it goes back to your turn. This is very good. Whenever you draw this card, it's a very good hand. So
you can I remember it very well.
You can discard, then you write to grade 2. And grade 2 skill, helps you to retrieve Rarami or Ririmi from drop. So you just get anyone, get to a hand, then you can use the skill again. So top 7, check. So in this case, I will just pick one Ririmi and one Rarami from my drop and put to soul. Put to my soul. Then the remaining you go back to deck and shuffle. And since since it's contains of Rami and Rimi, you can draw one. My hand will be like this bad because just now you know lah. But yeah, for this I think you're still able to play. So you just normal call and normal attack. Then just trigger. So let's say if during your opponent turns and they want to fight you, if your hand is like same like mine, kinda bad, you actually want to protect this your grade 2. So yeah, normal. Let's say I got with 3 cards. Then opponent just deal 1 damage to my backup. Cannot that. So then it goes to my 3 turn. Okay. Now I think it's still fine. Can discard 1 and write to record 3. So normally in this case, I will just normal call this and attack with my backup. Then because it's the first turn you write your grade 3, the plus 5k doesn't happen because it only happens start of your right phase. And you already skipped the phase. So yeah. So normal attack, counter plus 5, you can spare call 2 cards. Just call this and you call the grade 1. And when this card come out, when this card call to field, if you have Rimi on your field, you can Soul Blast 2 and you draw 1. It's a very good card to help you replenish your hand. Then just normal trigger, over trigger, then you can pump to the side both. As you can see, this card is very good. If this happens, your opponents will need a lot of hand to guard for these 2 attacks only. Else they will just need to take. So draw 1, then second trigger, okay, go to hand. Then you attack like this. This will be very big because due to the over triggers. End of attack. If 2 cards will go to your soul. Then you can choose 1 unit plus 5,000, but it doesn't matter because you have the over trigger here. So this one you save. End of attack. Go to soul. Then this card skill. Okay, soul blast 1. Then counter charge 1. Then this will be the flow of the games until you finish with your opponent.
Efficient. So yeah, once again, I'd like to thank William for sharing his deck profile. We'll probably since like now like everything's a lot more easier. Like we've gotten used to the. We were having some trouble shooting just now, like trying to get Discord to work. So at least now that we know that we can do this, we'll probably be doing more. On top of that, we will be doing a lot more fight videos. So stay tuned for that. And maybe the next deck profile, if I can get my PRs in time, I will probably do follow the team and do a Rolowa deck profile, which is also a glitter deck.
That is actually quite interesting.
Yeah, the deck, from what I can try, the deck is basically the new Magnolia doing 5 attacks at least.
That just kill me with 1 over trigger.
Yeah. So,
3 attacks with over trigger power is not a joke.
So the deck is pretty fun. So I'll go more into it when I get like the cards I'm missing. I'm still missing 2 pieces of the promo. So
yeah.
hopefully I can get that in time. I know that my local card shop. They have one piece at least, one piece at least. So I'm gonna go there and get. If I don't get to do Aurora, I can do Tegra first. So we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
Mata nih.
Okay.